I messed up the intro. I can't start it over. It already started. It's different without the zoom in. It's just different. It's not the same. However, I am Boomaye. This is Boomaye is back. It is October 18th, 2023, a Wednesday. And Coffee Talk is back. Oh my God. So I looked back at the streams and it has been a month since I played this game for the first time here on this very stream. $1 in a pocket full of dreams. You're gonna need $15 more and your social security number, sir, or I cannot serve you. Thank you very much. But yes, welcome, Hab. Good to see you as always. Before we get into tonight's festivities, to my left and right, why is this so hard? Why is this always so hard? To my left and right, there are the posters for Spooky Stress Fest for Halloween for the 30th and the 31st. Night 1 will be Resident Evil 2 Remake. Night 2 will be the Callisto Protocol. I'm excited? Question mark. Yay. Yeah, I am excited. I couldn't let the month go by without doing something spooky on stream, so this is what I came up with. This is what we're doing. And if you're wondering why these two games, it's because the Callisto Protocol is on PlayStation Plus this month, and Resident Evil 2, I bought it because I thought I was gonna start playing Resident Evil games. And then I played Resident Evil Village, and I got to the Heisenberg part, and I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like this. But yeah, so I'll be diving into both of these games actually for the first time. Resident Evil 2 on the 30th and Callisto Protocol on the 31st. So come hang out for those. They should be a hoot. And let's get rid of those for now because tonight we're doing Coffee Talk. So speaking of Callisto Protocol, Dead Space is coming to Game Pass. Yes, I've seen. I will have a chance to play both. I was talking to one of the clerks at my job today about Dead Space, and I expressed to him my frustration with horror games because a lot of horror games tend to be puzzle games. And I don't have a problem with puzzle games, but I do have a problem with doing puzzles under great duress and in fear. That's an issue for me. And also, like I said about Resident Evil Village, it was fine. Really, the only parts of that game that were horror were Castle Domitresque and House Beneviento, and then everything else was just like, you better find every bullet and grenade and everything in this game because you're just gonna be shooting shit for the next 4 hours. Have fun with that. Enjoy. So I didn't love it, but I'm gonna give Resi 2 Remake and Callisto Protocol a try because it's in the spirit of the season. I love the season, even though it's hot as oh my God. I wish our world leaders could get it together on climate change. I really wish that would happen because it would be nice if it felt like fall. Today feels like summer. It's flipping hot. I have my fan right over there, the big boy. It's a big thing. It rolls, it has wheels, it's huge. And I hate it because we've had very few like cool days this fall here in Southern California. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Seattle grocery distribution problems harm local restaurants. FIRE plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. This all sounds terrible. And this newspaper is from 2020. That's why. That's why. That's why. RE5. That is what it sounds like. What is wrong? Yes. So this is Freya. She's supposed to be writing a story, like she's supposed to be writing a story for work. But she's decided that she's gonna sit in here and listen to the conversations that people have and use those stories as inspiration for this book she's writing, or this story, or whatever it is. So excited to... What is it, Freya? What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. That's what she's writing. We're best friends. I know everything about her. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? And I'm keeping it real with her because we're best friends. Don't be rude. I'm being serious. Okay. Just tell me. What are you gonna write about? The coffee shop. Yeah, I knew that already. Oh, I might have... Did I lose progress or did I stop when she told me this? We'll never know. There's no way to know. What if I say you can't do that? She's not asking. Breach of customers' personal lives or whatever. You know, barista client confidentiality or whatever. Just need some inspiration. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. Yeah. We've all seen an old movie that was based on an existing IP that basically... Super Mario movie, the one from the 90s. Perfect example of whatever the heck they were just talking about right now. It's not like I can tell you not to write about the coffee shop, right? Actually, you can. You totally can. You can make up... This is your place of business. You can make up any rule you want, basically. But whatever. Exactly. I can ban you. Look at her face. Just kidding. Oh my god. Really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. Wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Rough ones. Oh, it's Mr. Smoky Cop again. Good evening. Now pay attention to how many puffs of this cigarette he takes. I posted this on my story yesterday, on my Instagram story. Officer Georgie. Okay. Yep, no need to be formal. We're both on duty. Hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have the shift tonight. He's gonna say, so I'm gonna need my usual. Yes. And look, then he starts smoking. Look at him. Slow down, sir. You're dying fast enough already. I have everything except, oh, yes. Not everything, but more than yesterday. I think he was out of tea? Yes. Yep, I remember this. Coffee with a hint of sweetness, no milk. Thanks to your Tomodachi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant. Sweet, healthy coffee. Okay, you're worried about your health? Right. Coffee. Coffee and honey. Brew. What up, Coco? How you doing? How you feeling? I don't know what has me so energetic. It might be this new strain. Or maybe it's just that, you know, flower hits a little harder than the vape for some reason. For me, at least. But Coco, how are you doing? That was a wild tangent about myself as soon as you got here. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Yeah, I put honey in coffee. What do you want me to say? By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave old Pops here, please. What would you like, Freya? Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. All right. Or maybe both. Espresso. I know how to make that. It is, don't look at me, don't look at me. Coffee, coffee, coffee. It's just coffee. Serve it. Had better days, but it's good to be here. Well, I hope your day only gets better from here. And I'm happy to have you. Despite my energy level, I am a little bit exhausted today. Thank you for asking. Just because I was the only clerical supervisor who was at the office today, so everything flowed through me. I'm a little bit tired, but luckily, I got a little bit of energy, and I don't have to go into the office tomorrow, so maybe I can stay on stream a little bit longer, a teensy bit. Teensy tiny, just a smidge more than usual. Not a inch more than a smidge. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? Let's get back to, I need to get back to paying attention. As usual, awful. That's right, so Freya works for a newspaper, and she's also writing a novel on newspaper time. So she's got a lot on her plate, and it's her own fault. She's making a risky deal here with her boss. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal? A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. I'm trying to be excited for her, my favorite customer. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Is that a Assassin's Creed reference? Freya plays Assassin's Creed? I like that. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes things up, though. Wink, wink, Freya, hint, hint. So yeah, as Shambles said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. Well, my novel is gonna be published by our parent. That's right! So her editor-in-chief at the newspaper doesn't know that she is writing a novel that's gonna be published by the same publishing company. She's playing fast and loose and hard and bad. I don't like anything Freya's doing except for taking the leap to write her own novel. I just don't like how she's doing it because it stresses me out. It's a problem for me. And her boss will be pissed if she finds out. She's gonna find... Never mind. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Those are just coffee breaks. He be stealing time, but employers be stealing our money anyway, so it's fine. Steal all the time you need to. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. I agree. Stop adding salt to the wound. It's just a fact. Okay, Shambles, you could back off a little bit. She gets it. We told her. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, The police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. I think we can also stop talking about her balls. But Coco, you're right. She is playing with fire. She's playing with a lot of fire. She's burning 2 bridges at one job at once. It's crazy. Well, she's not necessarily burning the bridge, but this is a bold move. It's a bold move. I like it, but I also don't like it. It's complicated. Just don't mention that. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during work hours. I feel like I should be offended. Freya, just go write your novel. Wait for somebody to come in and so you can steal their stories. Do you have any idea what you're gonna write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What'll it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. Yes, I'm letting her do that. I can't stop her. I can, but I won't. Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. That has to be a character. That's like leaving Newman out of Seinfeld. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me? I would call that a compliment, says Freya. Is it? I don't think so. What do you have against me tonight? Shambles is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. I had considered it. Anyway, first of all, I know what you mean, Freya, but all names are real names. Well, except for some of the children of celebrities. Those are not real names. But she'll dramatize it. Great. And he thinks that's worse? Why? The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? He's not gonna tell you. Nope, he just said no. Nope. No, no, no. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. Sure, you could give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. Now it's my turn to say, come on. You asked for information about the busker, the one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is a nasty bit of work. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. Got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Good. Yeah, he was like, I got nothing for you. Nothing for you. Well, at least he's become more popular. More income from... This sounds suspicious. A street performer, a musician, finds out his girlfriend's been murdered. He takes it well, according to Freya, and then becomes famous. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Have you heard about this one girl? Lately, this girl's been coming into a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is, but she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. I was so excited to hear about something real. The girlfriend was holding him back. Yes, Coco, his girlfriend being alive was holding him back. That was the only thing stopping him. God damn it. What's with the sudden mood, Freya? Why are you so down on your career? Because you're burning the candle at both ends? That can't be it, can it? Yeah, cheer up. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because it's the only coffee shop open after midnight, if I remember correctly, which is just the weirdest thing. Just the weirdest thing. But whatever. People come in and tell me about how their parents are racist and about werewolf bondage and, you know, other things. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? No, I ain't never seen them people before in my goddamn life. No. The girl visited the place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. If they do, fuck them. Don't come into my coffee shop drunk. Happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Yep, go do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Did he even take a sip of the drink? I didn't notice. Put out that cigarette. You're not. I need to get a no smoking sign for my coffee shop. This is ridiculous. Yes, Freya, go back to writing. Need to concentrate like crazy. Yes, you do. Good luck. Don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Take this glass of water. Off to the world of imagination I go. If I was to write in a coffee shop, it would have to be like a quiet, like low stimulation coffee shop, because I would be so distracted. Oh yeah, these two. I definitely played this part already. These are the ones who told me about the werewolf bondage. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Shambles. Can we sit here? You can sit anywhere. Oh yeah, because I remember when I streamed the last time I streamed this part, I made the guy on the left the wrong drink, and I thought I made it right, and I was very like, I stood my ground even though I was 100% wrong. Coco actually pointed out to me that I got the order wrong, which I responded to by saying, I'm still not sorry, if I'm remembering that correctly. Oh yeah, Coco, you played this. You know what bothered me about Freya? Her damn shirt straps aren't pulled all the way up, grinds my gears. I did notice that, the way they're like hanging down. And I'm like, that is great. That's good for you, but please go in your corner and write something where I can't see you and your saggy straps. I wasn't a huge fan of the straps either. Okay, hide. Is this the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? I probably shouldn't say it with that much attitude, but he's talking shit about my coffee shop, bitch. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger. You got it. Coffee, coffee, ginger. Okay, I'm gonna remember this. Coffee, coffee, ginger. Coffee, coffee, ginger. I should just give him the wrong order on purpose again. I mean, not again. Oops. I'm glad I'm getting a do-over. It's fine. Your order is ready, sir. How about you? Is it good? Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. He's having a coffee, ginger. I'm gonna leave him alone, Coco. I'm not gonna antagonize him. He's a paying customer, but he's giving people who live in LA and the surrounding area a bad name. Okay? We're not all bitch ass, whatever he is. Good choice. You mean good choice? He didn't. All he said was anything with coffee and ginger. That compliment was for me. This is why I don't like him. This is why I don't like him. But fuck him. I'm not gonna antagonize him, but just so we're all clear, I don't like him. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far, Hyde? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things change a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop, I believe, was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago. Yeah, your name is Hyde. I knew that already. From what I gathered, you're from LA? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I feel like he gave me a little bit of attitude, but I might be biased. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other for a long time, I assume. You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. I had it, Gala. I had it. So when you said you guys met in the 60s, did you mean the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to see we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it? Where we first met at a bar? Ooh, I like where this is going. But the vampire guy's married now. But whatever. Speculating too much. Yes, when it was a bar. They move. Oh, bankrupt. Such a pity. Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't have to talk to me. I just served you drinks. I just work here, man. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with that smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. It's just wondering. Will history I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. Thank you, Gala. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Mr. Gala, you're welcome anytime. Please don't bring this bitch back up in here. I swear to God. I swear. I try to be a patient man. It doesn't always work, but he's pressing my buttons on purpose. It's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kind of. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, and this game takes place in 2020, I hate it. The hospital has been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that yet. But most people who come in are just, I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job you're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order it through the Blood Marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital. They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just the middleman with a lot of sales promos, so they're like the Postmates of vampire food. Do you use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? Yes. Vegan lifestyle means no blood. But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking. By going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Or you don't eat any animal or human product at all? Well, who's to say they're drinking? I mean, if they're getting blood from a hospital, it must be human blood. Because I was gonna say, who's to say that it's human blood, but it's from a hospital. So yeah, my question stands. Do you mean you're just not drinking human blood, but you still eat like burgers and chicken? Or is it like completely plant-based now? Is my question. Synthetic blood. It's too complicated to explain. And honestly, I don't want to hear about it, so we're on the same page. I said I wasn't gonna antagonize him. And I'm not. But basically, some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns, does it taste the same? I know the answer to this. It's no. I eat a lot of plant-based food myself. And the marketing that it tastes like real meat is just fucking lies. It's good, it just doesn't taste like real meat. More or less, yeah, he says. I think he's lying. And I also don't like him. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. Ooh, he got money. Okay. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood, not my character asking if it tastes good. This is the second question he's asked about how it tastes. I think my character is just interested in drinking blood. If mixed with other ingredients. Oh, because he's a barista, he wants to know if he can make blood coffee? You want to start selling blood-based drinks. It might attract new customers. Coco, vampires better be rich. If I'm alive for 100 years and I'm still ain't rich, what am I doing? What am I even doing? Well, I guess it depends on what type of vampire I am. If I'm like a twinkly Twilight vampire, then maybe I can work something out. If I'm like a Nosferatu who can't come outside with making everyone throw up at the sight of me, then that might make it a little bit more difficult. But if I'm like a blade vampire and I can just kick everybody's asses, yeah, I'll rob a bank or something. Yeah, this could work out. This could work out. If you're a vampire, you and a trillionaire, step into the sun. Hab. Taking a hard line. Oh my God. A hard line. But I'm not mad at it. Because again, what are you doing? What are you even doing? What are you even doing? I know what the Twilight vampire was doing. He was going to high school and dating teenagers. Weird. We don't talk about it though. They ain't ready for that. The Twilight fans ain't ready to have that conversation. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Mostly booze. Oh, blood and booze. I work in a hospital, remember? Talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you of something. Ask you about something. Ask you of something? Your monthly fury found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Ooh. Exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. Guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be a remedy. I was pondering the connection between caffeine and pain. Blood has a metallic taste. I can't imagine it tasting good with any drink concoction. Coco, you might be right about that. You might be right about that. Maybe, and I'm only saying this because I like whiskey, but maybe whiskey, because whiskey has, you know, sometimes it's bitter, sometimes it's like mapley if you get a Canadian one. There's a really good Canadian one that I like. It's called Pendleton. I would mix some blood in some Pendleton. Why not? We're human, we're not gonna like it. That's also true. So I take back what I just said 3 seconds ago. Besides, the sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find, and sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. Not whiskey. All right, maybe like a mezcal or something weird. Mead. Mix it in some mead. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down, and that's all I need. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do other things. Oh, kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM. That's not how you... BDSM is not how you soothe anything. That's the opposite of that. Gala says that only happens in porn. And Hyde, you're busted. You're fucking busted. Red-handed watching werewolf porn. Just admit it. Just admit it. You watching werewolf porn. It's fine. It's famous among our kind. There was a girl who did what? There was a girl who did what? On one of those strange addiction type shows, she was drinking her blood? Please say it was her blood. Gala says you don't have to be ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing. Oh, a friend told you about it, and then you went and watched it after your friend told you about it? Having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. It would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during a fury. Yes, with a werewolf thrashing around on your waterbed. Brutal, yes. She drank blood. Okay, well, I hope she's doing better. How far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. And probably something lightly caffeinated. So maybe like one of those smaller cans of Coca-Cola with some ginger in it. Yeah, that sounds good. Lightly caffeinated, he says. Or yeah, like a black tea and ginger. That'll get you going. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. Listen. After I get my no smoking sign, I'm also gonna get a sign that says, werewolves, if it's your time of the month, you're not welcome. Now that sounds bad. It sounds real bad, but in this world, everyone is gonna know what I mean. I'm not a monster. I'm just a guy who doesn't want my coffee shop torn apart by a monster. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, make sure it's not during your time of the month. That's it. Don't come here during the full moon. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. I can't believe I even have to say that. What? Don't go to a public place during your time of the month if you're a werewolf. Don't take this out of context. I'm talking about werewolves. It was animal blood at first, and then she went to human. I hate this. If it's real, I hate it. If it's fake, I hate it even more. Gala has to leave. There's an emergency at the hospital. Well, it is a hospital, so there's always an emergency. What do you mean you have to leave? I don't understand. That's a weak excuse. And Hyde is leaving too. Oh no, not Hyde. Please, Hyde, stay longer and talk to me. Don't see me around. Don't look for me. In fact, I'm closing the coffee shop today, so don't come back. And then my guy says, thank you for coming. God damn it, what you see on the screen is what the character actually says. I'm the character's inner voice, just in the back of his head being a bitch. Take care on your way home. Catch that, Freya? You done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. You see how I'm, like, softer and more friendly with Freya? Because she's nice to me. Hyde had me beside myself. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw. Please don't tell me about more werewolf porn. A video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video, yes. What video did you think I was talking about? I thought you were talking about the video where the werewolf, never mind. But you know what I'm talking about. I was just joking. I was just joking. There is no video. Please don't do jokes, you're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night, but now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night, night. Be careful on your way back. It's raining really hard. So just watch out. Don't slip. A caffeine boost dominated by milk. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. What is this? Hold on. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. Stop workplace racial profiling. The Orcish Worker Union demands. That one of those signs says we still have brain. Okay, and why do the orcs just look like this orc in the front just looks like a guy wearing a hat and a bandana around his face? Oh, it's an orc. Welcome. Yo. Cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Honey milk. Milk. Milk and honey. Brew. Oh, did you want that hot or cold? Too late. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Freya. Seems like there's a cat. Oh, yep, it's here. Oh God, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Oh. Oh. Okay. Hi. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy. You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's just been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomimi transforming. I rarely do that in public. Guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute? If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a than commuting as a bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, may I have my milk, please? Oh, shit, yeah, okay. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No honey or ginger or blood? No blood milk? All right, you got it. Triple milk. You didn't want that hot, did you? I don't think I have the ability to make it hot. Fresh milk for the lady with the... Well, it's steaming. Yeah, there's your hot milk. Freya! What the fuck? Was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment, she says. Freya, I'm gonna need you to go in your corner. Go in your corner and start writing. You're already out of pocket. You've been here for 5 minutes. Okay, again, don't take this out of context, but what I was gonna say in response was, oh, she likes my milk. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing here this late? Doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yep, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Freya, you're not wrong, but you, like, mind your business. Well, I'm not an old lady like you for sure. Ooh, besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. I'm sure you know. I don't know either. What? Oh my God, what is it? What is she? Or if you're in danger, blink twice. What? Okay, I need to... Here we go. With a cute face like mine? Seriously, you never seen me on TV or social media? want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Good for you, Freya, good for you. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. Now I'm getting a sense of her personality. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. Oh, she's a mean girl. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the people who come into my coffee shop. What? Too broke for a cup of coffee? Why is my character laughing like that? That's not funny. She's mean. She's not that great for business, no. Really? Sometimes I wonder. Could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. Oh, shit. Okay, what was her usual? Okay. Freya. Is it in her profile? No. Okay, let me look at what I can make and maybe I'll remember. It was she liked the espresso. That's what it was. It's coffee, coffee, coffee. Of course I remember my favorite customer and best friend's order. Serve it. Your espresso is ready. Yes, okay. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? A member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. God, I hate her. I hate her. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Is the question I had. Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. Yay! Oh! What? Okay. I gotta give him that one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's almost as good as the door technician from Jedi Survivor. Oh my, I like that. I don't like her, but I do like what she just did. No, seriously, why are you here though? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. I had a fight with my father, and so here I am. Ah, I see. But it's okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. Okay. But whatever. My dad. We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. What, pop music? Your dad doesn't like... Okay, all right. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mom? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She's dead, isn't she? Dead mom? Dead mom. Called it. Sorry to hear that. It's all right. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. Okay. So that might inform why he doesn't like the line of work. I mean, I wouldn't recommend anybody going to office work, so I kind of feel him there. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. Oh my God, is that him? No, it's Georgie. What do you... Get out of here. Not now. We're doing something. Good evening, girls I've met before. Girls I've never met before. Just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Shambles. I need something for my sore throat. Go to CVS. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Sure. Brother. Green tea, lemon, and honey. You know what? You're a cop, but if you weren't black, I might not serve you. The ingredients are correct. I feel like a third of the people who come in here try to play me like I'm stupid. Like, what? And Hab says I got him saying brother with a hard R. That's how I read it. That's how I read it. He's wearing the outfit. I don't know what to tell you. But there's just something off. Listen, Officer Georgie, I'll tell you what's off. What's off is that you need a cough drop, a lozenge of some sort of medicinal drink to soothe your sore throat. You came into a coffee shop. That's the problem. That's why something's off. Yeah, and excuse the fuck out of me? What? Next time, try switching the ingredients. What do you mean switching? What are you talking about? I hate him. I hate him. I hate him so much. Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. You sure you want to hear it? The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. He said this is an apothecary. It's not. It's not. It's a tiny coffee shop that's only open after midnight. That's why so many unusual people come in here. Check the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, in the labor union protest, everything is fine. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Thanks to you? Question mark? Coffee heals all. Okay. All right. Hey. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Going back where? What? Uh-huh. Who the hell was that? Girl, I don't know. She just sat there and read. Well, it's a coffee shop. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Officer Georgie. That's the last time you'll ever hear me say that. I mean, you always do that when you're writing, when you're here. Blah, 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 blah. You always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. She already answered that question. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. Deal with them every day? Your daughter? Okay. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. This is exactly his job. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course. This is the safest place around here. And then you gonna ask me for a Hab, coffee is not healing this. I don't feel healed. I don't feel healed. I feel like I'm on the verge of being exploited by a cop, which we've pointed out several times. And Freya heard him say that. Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, act like one. He kind of is acting like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself. Oh, right. I hate everyone who comes in here. I hate everyone who comes in here. After this stream is over, I'm going to change the title to I hate everyone who comes in here, because god damn it. God damn it. You know I can hear you, right? Really? She's sitting in between you. That should help her protect herself, her good hearing. Okay. Anyway, Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why is he laughing? No one else is laughing. Look at their faces. No one else is laughing. Well, I wouldn't hate them if they weren't all so terrible. That's the problem. The vampire dude was terrible. This cop is terrible. This freaking pop star was being terrible because we didn't immediately recognize her. Like, what the we need to get out of Seattle. We need to get out of Seattle. We can move the coffee shop to... Is it Seattle where Frasier was? Let's move the coffee shop to Boston where Cheers was. How about that? We'll do that. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day, and I bet I know whose fault it is. Why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought with a lot of my kids. How many do you have? I'm not asking that because of your apparent character. I'm just curious because you said a lot of them, as if you argue with a large number of them because there are a large number of them. And that's not even all of them, because we're not counting the ones you're not arguing with all the time. Officer Georgie, when do you do work when you spend half of your time in this coffee shop and at least a third of the rest of your time fucking? My guy. You shouldn't be a cop, you should be a sex worker. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And he's saying it's normal to fight with a lot of his children. It's not normal. It's not just because it's what you do, don't make it normal. Oh. Don't be a menace when Shawn Wayne slaps all the kids. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. Georgie, I don't approve. We become closer as a family from fighting. Yeah, Rachel's like, what? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. I can't handle this guy. He believes that fighting with a lot of his children makes them closer as a family because after they calm down, he's learned something about them. It is the I don't even know what to call it. It's the way that he is both almost right and so wrong. He's just like almost there, but so far away. He likes the fact that he gets to learn more about his children, but he thinks the way to do it is by fighting with them, and he calls that normal. Okay. All right. Okay. And they learned something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just among countless others. He wasn't like this before it happened, before your mother passed. Before your solo career. No, Freya, not before her solo career. God damn it. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy, but you gotta understand each other better. As much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. No. Even your own blood, no. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this happened a lot? But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Georgie is about to drive me crazy. He's about to make me, like, explode. And look at Freya's face. She, like, Freya, I hope you're writing this down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again, you both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. That's not true. I say it all the fucking time, because it's true. I've been paying rent for 10 years. I'm an adult, okay? I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure the both of you will be able to resolve this, like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. What? Did he come here because he was running from an argument with his daughter? Is that why you're here right now, Officer Georgie? Did you have a fight with your daughter today? I can give you a ride. You don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. You're right. You really are a cop, Georgie. So, where do you live? In the western part of Neko Town. Oh, that's quite far. Did she walk this whole way? You're still gonna drive me home, right? Look at, he is so terrible. He is so terrible. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No. You're riding your bike in this rain, Freya? Well, it's always raining here. I guess it doesn't, like, that's how she got here. Take care on your way home. See you around. Yeah, get out. We're closed. You have to leave too, Freya. These people don't even drink their drinks. The cat lady is the only one who drank her drink. And the vampire dude. Ooh. I really am the voice in the back of this character's head. He be saying the opposite of everything. I also have to call it a day. She didn't do any writing tonight. I'm so mad. But it's getting there. Juggling a lot of work though. Yeah, you have 2 jobs at the same company. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Well, again, you did 0 writing tonight, so Freya, I want to feel bad, but you're stressing me out so much. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know. I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. Door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Careful on your way home. These people are all insane. These people are all insane. This game feels too much like real life. I don't like it. I like the game. I don't like any of the characters. But maybe that's a sign that this game is doing something. It has me forming a strong opinion about it. That's what indie games are all about. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal fury sedative. Wow. Speaking of indie games, I almost forgot my Indie Wednesday label. There it is. Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Leave them alone. They're doing fine. I love Street Orchestra. Play them in my coffee shop all the time. Oh, it's Hyde. My least favorite customer so far. But hello, Mr. Hyde. How's it going? By yourself tonight? Oh, Gala's coming. Good. Good. Someone I like is showing up. It's pretty empty here. Yeah, it usually is. What are you trying to say? You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Sometimes me as the inner voice gets through, and I do enjoy that about this character. It's just a bit strange that you say our. when obviously there's only you here? Oh, I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. You sure do, because just sit here. I don't like you. When I don't like you, you have to pay for something. So what'll it be? Do you have any blood? I guess I did ask him about the synthetic blood thing the last time he was here. And maybe I do. I don't know. Do I? No, I don't. Did you think I was serious? Ginger tea. I just had to take a moment there because I still hate him. I still hate him. He and I don't have the type of relationships where he can make jokes at all. Just tell me what the fuck you want to drink. Ginger tea. Very warm and bitter. Oh, like you? Ginger tea. Tea. Very warm and bitter. Ginger. Yeah. Drink that. I don't care if you like it or not. Ginger green tea. What did I give him before? What's the ginger green tea? Did I give him this? Okay, green tea, ginger. Yeah, I gave him regular tea before, but like I said, I don't care. I'll drink it. Don't get any blood in it. Finally. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you so much. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, you said you're here for work. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... What's the word? Something as honorable as that. You mean... Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't be asking about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. Actually, I'm really not thinking about you very much, but go on. It's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. He wants me to guess? Why are we playing games? I don't like you. Okay, you travel a lot. You befriended a startup founder. So I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. All right, have a good night. Be nice to the people. I won't. I used to, but not anymore. The startup founder, he's just a friend. Then, what do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now I'm a model. You have the looks and the figure, so I guess that makes sense. Do you want to know a secret? Not really. No. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? Vampire models. That's fucked up. That's so silly and fucked up. We are naturally good looking. Okay, I don't know where you're getting that from. That's a light skin mindset you have there, Mr. Vampire. Skin paler than elves. So you're naturally good looking because you're pale? Let me let him finish. I'll let him finish. But we don't have those annoying pointy okay. Nope, let me let him finish. I know you know what I'm gonna say. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. No, it isn't. No, it really isn't. Advertising is just framing the truth. You never thought of it that way because it's not fucking true. Haven't been modeling for long. Not much more than 30 years. Okay. Yep, 30 years. Not a long time. You're right. Freya. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person if you can. Just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, of course he doesn't mind. He's an idiot. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. Yes. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? No. Mr. Hyde, do you need a special occasion to be happy? Don't make me feel sad for you. I want to not like you at this point. This is my default state. She only has 2 states, either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. No, I'm not putting you in a bad light, Freya. I'm framing the truth. We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. He's a model, and he's been modeling for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time, not to him. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. Oh, shit, okay. I'm Freya, by the way. You know what? Hyde has been alive for so long that he probably has a lot of interesting stories to tell, but he's such a bitch. He's such a bitch. How's the writing so far, Freya? I'm stuck and in need of a warm drink. So brew me something, please. Coffee? No. I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Warm, sweet, no coffee. You want a chocolate tea? Warm and sweet with without coffee. Okay, let's reset. We'll go Choco Pal, but that isn't warm. That's green tea. Okay, the tea is the warmest thing that's not. Oh, it's warmer than coffee. Okay, so tea. And we'll get you 2 honeys. Warm, sweet drink. There you go. The perfect drink to end the day. See, Hyde? I got her order right, because I like her. I work for the Evening Whispers. Oh, so she's writing maybe some of those headlines that we see before the start of each night. Also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting, says Hyde. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, you should definitely read it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi. Do they have fantasy fiction in a world where that's filled with like nekomimis and vampires and werewolves and orcs? They have like fantasy. What type of fantasy fiction do they have? Yeah, probably it'll be a normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Heh. Sounds a bit racist. So do you. You just talked about how you're more attractive than elves. That's the twist. It isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Girl, you are so right. Discrimination and racism will still happen. You are so right, Freya. How can they be racist without other races? Difference in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. Freya's on top of it. She gets it. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. Bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. Yeah, look at all the ways I found to hate Hyde. It's so true, Freya. It's so true. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. It's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. To imagine a worse world, that's what fiction's for. Yay. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. Yeah, you will. You'll be in it. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Is that Gala? No, it's her. Lua. Hi, Lua. How's it going? How's your racist family? And your boyfriend's racist family? Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. And Freya, please go write your book. Freya. Are you by yourself? Yep, just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my coworkers. Feel you on that one. So I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? No, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? So he's got weird hours. Oh, he's free to do whatever he wants. Ooh, I sense a little attitude. Ooh. To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. No. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. You can't fix racist family members with coffee. Green tea latte. Nope, 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 nope. I definitely know how to make one of those. Green tea latte. So that's gonna be... Nope. Green tea, milk. Got it. Green tea, milk. Should I try some latte art? No, I'm gonna mess it up. I don't know why. I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Yeah, that might be a stress response from having a racist family and a boyfriend who doesn't spend time with you anymore. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect to people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. Yeah, bitch, because I'm wise. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? No, he hasn't been here. He hasn't. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. You didn't cause a commotion. You had a conversation. What are you talking about? Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Oh, Hyde, it's such a long story. But your racist ass might appreciate it. Bailey's is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. Is it okay for him to just ask her like that? Well, he did it. Freya, what are you asking me for? Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. I'm not the conversation police. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus, he's an elf. Usual race problems then. Freya is freaking out. I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's all right. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive, but when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Is that what they're worried about? They're worried that she won't be treated properly by his family? Or is that her reading of her family's racism? I need more information. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it, but for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just like the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual. Your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Yeah, but I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? He wants to marry you. Okay, then what's up? His family will disown him. Oh, yes, that's right, and he'll have to give up his immortality. Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family. Yes. Problem solved then. Yes? Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him, make a family of your own. Yeah, have cute little elven succubi babies. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? Freya is in the middle of this just freaking out. What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No. Maybe a little. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the... Hyde. I need you not to do this. I need you not to do this right now. What? You're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Thank you, Freya. Thank you so much. Freya, do you want to marry Bailey's? I feel like I'm on a fucking, like, daytime talk show. Like, why are we doing Ricky Lake right now? And that is a reference for old people. I couldn't think of another talk show host. Why are we doing the I don't know. I don't know any talk shows because I work during the day. I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. And Hyde's phone keeps going off. Like, what's up with that? You got, like, modeling gigs popping off at midnight? It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for. Okay, Hyde, now you're starting to make a little bit more sense. Ooh, not his. You don't even know his family. Haven't met him. They always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. They couldn't have rejected it if he didn't try, Freya. Come on, keep up. You can't have it all, lady. Oh, I wish I could ask Hyde to leave. I wish I could ask people to leave. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. Okay, he's not wrong. I guess I just don't like his delivery. And you choose which one is best for you. Well, it's not pretty simple. Hyde seems like he's the type to be like, you know, it's tough love. It's just tough love. I'm being mean, but it's tough love. Yes, Lua, please. You don't have to sit here and listen to this jackass. Hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. That wasn't advice. He was just mean to you. Hyde, you fucking up. Thank you, Freya. She's the only one with a brain in here, except for the fact that she's not writing her book. You agree with me, don't you? Well. Freya, just say no, just lie. No, just lie, Freya. It's fine to lie in this situation. What are you even doing here by yourself anyway? Yeah, you said Gala was coming. I thought someone I liked was coming. Waiting for a friend. Please tell me that's him. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Gala. I thought I told you not to bring Hyde here anymore. I could swear to God I said that. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker, yes. What did you do this time? See, even he knows it. He doesn't know what happened and he knows it. Stated facts. Harshly, yes. To someone that needed it, no. But not the way you said it, right? Let me order a drink first. Sorry, I'm sorry, Gala. I don't serve alcohol. Then you folks tell me all about what happened. What would you like? Your Fury Remedy. Ginger and caffeine. Yes, what do you want? Ginger with tea. Okay. Tea, ginger, and what? Okay. Tea, ginger, and what would calm a furying werewolf? Maybe like a ginger milk tea? Yeah. Is that good? Is that something? Does milk activate your fury? Close. Okay. Next time. Okay, so you just want tea and ginger. Fine. Okay, so there's this girl. Her name is Lua. Her parents are racist. She's dating a guy whose parents are racist. She can't give up her family for him, and she doesn't want him to give up his family for her. It's a whole mess. And Hyde was just such a dick about it. Oh, both of you are gonna judge me for being honest now. Oh, he's just the worst type of person. Dude, honesty is good and all, but you know, try not to be a dick. Thank you, Freya. Thank you. And your friend, your good friend of 50 years or whatever, agrees as well. Not you two. Oh, you don't like it when we state facts, Hyde? Are you not a fan of facts anymore? Jeez. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for decades. Don't say years, it's been decades. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. Don't you dare blame that display on my establishment, you piece of shit. This place does have that special magic. No, maybe my coffee shop does make people act like a dick. Maybe that is true. I don't know. If that's true, then I accept it. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today, yes, and you should keep that in mind the next time you go to open your damn mouth. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Like Freya just now said what I said in a better way. Perfect example. It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care, Freya. Sleep tight. It's just the boys now. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out. I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. He works at a hospital. He's interacting so much. You said something about being my friend for years. Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. What? Get back where? You're a vampire. You're supposed to be awake at night. The pleasure was definitely not mine. That's not true. I disagree. What was that? That's your friend. That's your friend who just left. That's your what? Why are you asking me? That's your friend. Care for another drink? Again, I don't serve alcohol, but boy, I wish I did. Did I leave anything in here? Yeah, there's a little bit. Okay. All right. I keep having to sneeze. Okay. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Atlantic, like people who live in the Atlantic Ocean? Opinion. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? And cats are the best creatures on Earth, research has proven. Okay, let's do a save. Okay. Yes. I'm just making sure it worked. Yeah, it worked. Okay. because we are going to end it there. I guess we're gonna find out who walked into my coffee shop that made the character say, oh. But yes, that's gonna be it for tonight. Coco and Hab, thank you for being here. Love to see you as always. And shout out to you if you're catching this on the VOD. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to drop a like on the stream. And if you really enjoyed the video, then subscribe to the channel because I make videos like this all the time. I will be live next on Saturday for some more Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. I'm so excited about it. And also, before we go, let me show these one more time, because on October 30th, we're doing Resident Evil Remake 2, and on Halloween night itself, the Callisto Protocol for Spooky Stress Fest 2023. Never played either of these games before. I'm very excited to take a look at them very briefly. But yeah, come back for that. Come back on Saturday for some more Cyberpunk, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace out.